Spanish?
No.
You just know a little bit of it?
Yeah. And he put on the windshields and he put on,
The windshield wipers, the blankers.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out. He said, "This is what you need to know, Marty. This is what you're supposed to know, Marty." He started pressing the buttons and see, this is what you got to know about the car, Marty.
Right.
And then he got out the car and he said, "It's your car. I pay your note."
Oh, you had to pay a car note?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
But I didn't pay it.
You didn't pay it. They took it back?
I gave it back to him.
Oh, before they had a chance to come take it back. Good one. Oh, that's what's up. I've been to Homer one time to that Walmart. And far as that little road, I know they be having, the little cars they'll pull out on the weekend, the old time cars. That's when I see the HHRs and the Chevy 57s and, the old time cars. But only on the weekends. I like those cars sometimes, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he got me a turquoise one.
Ooh!
It was turquoise.
Ooh, I know that thing was lovely.
It was very comfortable. It was very good on miles.
Right. Oh, man, I know you loved it, Dad.
For a little while, not long. For a little while. That's come whenever I give it back to the bank.
Uh-huh.
I don't owe nothing but like a cheap amount because whenever I gave it back and they got it back in that kind of condition.
How you doing?
They were like happy.
Right.
Like low miles.
Right. And you kept it up.
It was already kept up.
Oh, that's what's up.
It was like drove off the lot.
Oh.
I mean, I might have had it for like a few months
But you still kept it up, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No scratches, no, none of that, yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's what's up. That's tight. Uh-huh. Oh, that's what's up.
I knew better than pay my grandpa. I went to his house.
Your grandpa, he's still around?
He dead now.
Oh, all right. Rest in peace. What his name?
Antoine.
Ponccho. Rest in peace, Antoine Ponccho. Oh, man. All right. What about grandma? She still around?
His wife, she's in heaven with him.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah, he had a dream about her before he even died.
He passed away. Oh, okay.
He said she was coming out the building of a window and she was flying and she said, "You coming with me?" And my grandpa's telling me the dream. And I'm looking at my grandpa. My grandpa, you sit here talking to me about your dream about your ex-wife and your wife. He had a new wife.
Right.
But she was young and she didn't understand.
Okay.
And I was drunk and I didn't want to understand where my grandpa was coming from because I was trying to relate where his wife was coming from.
Okay.
Like an idiot. And I made him feel stupid at the table. I said, "Grandpa," I said, I should have never told my grandpa that. My grandpa was like, "Marie," he said, "I had a dream." He said, "Marie," because my grandpa married a woman that was my dad's age.
Okay.
And I was like, I knew she was young.
Mm-hmm.
But she was older than me.
Right.
And I looked at my grandpa and I told him something wrong. I told him, I said, I fucked up. I told him, I said, "God forgive me for cursing." I told him, I said, "Grandpa," I said, "that probably wasn't your wife. That was probably a demon." And his old lady went off. She said, "See, Ponccho, I'm telling you, shut up," because she was jealous of my grandpa.
Right.
Because that was the only woman he ever been with.
Okay.
But and she was like, she went off on him. She made him be quiet, and he looked at me, and he just shut his mouth. And I looked at her, and I knew I had.
He probably took that in consideration, like, whoa, she probably can be right,
No. Him and his wife was married. My grandma he said married. They buried next to each other.
Oh, all right, yeah, that's that old time love.
They paid for the grave
before they passed.
Died up in it.
Yeah, that's that old love right there. They had their lots already.
But somebody told me through the grapevine, I'm not sure how true it is.
A plot or a lot, one of the two.
Somebody told me that somebody choked my grandpa and made him marry my grandma.
Nah, he married her because he loved her.
I mean, that's what I was told.
Yeah. Choked your grandpa to make him marry her.
That's what I was told.
Nah, I mean, hey, we wasn't there, right? Wow.
And it was wild because, I mean, like I said, I'm not sure how true that was or how much of a wild boy my grandpa was.
Right.
All I know was he was a very quiet man after he was even in the family.
Mm-hmm. Good guy.
He was quiet.
How many brothers he had?
He had a few, but I mean, he was quiet.
Right, right. How many sisters you think?
I don't know.
But he was quiet.
Very quiet.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
No, it ain't awesome because he got accused of being a monk. What is a monk?
A
Google
monk?
that.
A monk is somebody that.
He got accused of being a monk in the Catholic Church.
Oh.
No, Google monk. What is a monk?
A monk is like one of those guys that be, chilling with the preachers and stuff. But not really. Let me check for you. Monk, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
They said he was too quiet. They didn't like that. They said he was soaking up information. That's the only reason why he stayed so old. They couldn't believe it. I mean, people were hating on my grandpa after they found out who he was.
Right.
They said, we had too much money in the house.
What is a monk?